The scene plays out like an episode of Law and Order, although a little less dramatic, without that neat little jingle. Complete with prosecutors, defenders, and defendants. This is the university's ticket appeals court, where people who have been cited for illegal parking on campus have the opportunity to present their cases in hopes of having their tickets overturned by the presiding judges, all of whom are students in the University Law School. Rebecca Gates, a freshman from Gardner, decided to appeal the 3 tickets she had received at the beginning of the semester.
It was my first time parking at KU, parking in the lot. I made sure the lot was allowed. But it was dark outside and I was excited about school the next day. And I didn't notice the lines marking the spot as invalid. And I didn't notice the spot was invalid until I came back next Friday to go to work.
Held on Mondays and Tuesdays in the Frank L. Snell courtroom of Green Hall, the appellate court offers a unique opportunity for law students to hone their craft. After contacting the parking department about her desire to appeal the tickets, Gates was assigned Amanda Eastman, a first-year law student from Kansas City, Kansas, as her defense attorney.
I feel it was a huge benefit. I'm only 2 months into law school and I have already prepared oral arguments for 2 different clients and able to find any shred of evidence that will be useful to my case, put it together cohesively, and stand up and defend those positions while 3 judges are interjecting, asking you questions, questioning your facts, the cases that you're using, and it's a valuable experience to really know your stuff before you go in there and then face the heat when you're in there.
Maggie DiSilveltro, also a first-year law student from Kansas City, Kansas, acted as the prosecution on the side of the parking department.
It's a little bit trickier trying to relate to defending the man's position, but I had a slight advantage in that the client had already been ticketed, they were already in violation of the regulations, and so all I had to do was show that the regulations were just because it's a court of equity. So I personally think I had the easier job, but I'm not allowed to contact her clients, and so getting any of the information that I needed was more difficult, and there was a lot more lag that way. But I don't know, it was fun, and I'm glad that I was prosecution.
And as for Gates, the judges ruled that she would have to pay 1 of the 3 parking citations, stating that the parking department had the right to cite her the tickets, but that out of fairness, the other 2 tickets would not be enforced.
I feel it's fair that I only received 1 ticket for the invalid parking mistake, and not all 3 because I did not go back to check my car every day before I left for work on that Friday. Even though it wasn't a large case, it wasn't, anything grand, it was still nerve-wracking and intense, as a legal affair would be.
And so the next time you find yourself with a few parking tickets, you might consider coming here and having your tickets appealed in student court. This is Isaac Wynn reporting for KUJH TV News.